Offbeat, a gritty, new trend in crime. As long as it touches a nerve, as long as it speaks to the public. You got it?
Liza, I need to speak to you pronto.
I'm busy.
Hello, Mr. Chandler.
About the affiliate convention in New York?
I'm giving Dan his assignment, and then I'll be with you.
I don't have all day. Hurry up.
So the rumors are true, Miss Colby? Tad Martin's after your job?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Dan, dear, when you're in my position, there are always people nipping at your heels. But as long as I want to be here managing this station, I will be. In the meantime, I suggest you remember which side your bread is buttered on. And anything you hear at the police station, you give to me, not to Tad. Got it? Adam.
Finish this later. I need something.
Do you have any questions? Then don't come back till you have what I need.
Yes, ma'am.
Dimitri, welcome. Please come in.
Thank you. As I told you at the shelter, you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Now that I'm home and I'm back to normal, I feel absolutely wonderful. Especially with you here.
Your flight home was all right?
Oh, yes. Myrtle and I made it with flying colors, and I am a lifetime traveler on the journey to recovery.
It's a journey that takes courage. And if anyone can do it, you can.
I made tea. I mean, Carl did. She made it. Well, I know how busy you are. Can you stay?
There is nothing more important on my schedule than you.
Come on, Slowpoke. Come on, Amanda, get a wiggle on.
Come on, Amanda!
Recovery's hard work.
I'm committed. I mean, as long as I follow the program and stay in therapy, I can't lose my way, one day at a time.
Well, I definitely learned a lot at the center.
Sometimes whole families get well following a 12-step program. Please don't think that I'm a Pollyanna, but I just don't see why I shouldn't be one of the success stories.
I have faith in your recovery.
I can't tell you how much that means to me, Dimitri.
Erica, I've never, ever wanted anything but what's best for you.
It's one of the many, many reasons I fell in love with you. You accepted me, just the way I am.
For a long time, you made it easy.
Dimitri, when the drugs came into my life, they took over my life. I had secrets. I had so many secrets that I couldn't even keep track of them. And fear, mostly I was afraid that I would run out of pills. Look what I found today. I kept this here so I could show you. My stash of pills. I hid pills everywhere because I just was terrified that I would run out of them. And now, Dimitri, I'll tell you, when I look at this just feels like it was some other woman who took these. Someone I once knew, but someone I will never, never meet again.
You know, what impresses me most about this new understanding that you've gained is that you've gained it by yourself, for yourself.
Dimitri, I couldn't have done it without you. And Myrtle. And I'll tell you something, even my roommate from hell turned out to be someone that I could learn something from. In the end, Lois and I turned out to be friends.
I'm not surprised.
I just hope she's as happy to be home as I am.
Well, Linden House definitely looks like you never left.
Well, thanks to Carl.
Fresh flowers?
Oh, Jonathan Kinder sent those. And Opal sent me chicken fingers.
Erica.
And if it had been, oh, if my mother was here, I mean, my goodness, I would have angel food cake and
Erica,
cookies.
now that you're off the painkillers, why do you need Dr. Jonathan Kinder in your life, period?
I don't need him. He's been a friend. Look, he only sent these flowers to welcome me home.
It's not just the flowers or an occasional follow-up phone call to a former patient. He's more than a friend, isn't he?
So you need something.
It's an easy favor.
What am I, your fairy godmother? I've given you everything you want. You got to rebut the tempo piece on the air. The Dimitri Gloria item went national. What more could you want?
Liza, I'm very sorry. I know everyone's after...
Somebody's always after your job. Especially deadbeats looking for free plugs. What do you want this time, John?
This has nothing to do with your god, the little screen. I didn't come here to see Liza, the producer. I came here humbly to see Liza, my friend. We were friends.
Once.
Very close friends. Until... Well, there's no need to open that can of worms, is there?
Why not? Never stopped you before.
I don't mean to seem threatening.
Of course not.
I just would like to focus on the here and now. Professionally, I am temporarily sidelined, as you know. Call it short, call it broke. All I need you to do is sign your name on a big check.
Oh, you was right.
I told you.
There's your jacket right where you left it.
I told you it wasn't in the car.
Hey, it's all right. Sometimes people forget what they think.
Yay!
Where was it?
It was in Uncle Langley's newly planted lettuce bed. Now, you guys, you have to stay out of that vegetable garden. Uncle Langley is going to make Farmer McGregor look like Santa Claus if he finds that you have trampled on his scallions. Okie doke. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Outside.
Did you make coffee?
Too.
How do you make coffee?
Please, Mom.
Outside? Well, Trevor?
Put on your jacket, sweetheart.
All right, listen, you guys, you stay on the lawn. Don't go into the garden, okay? You promise me?
We promise.
All right.
Promise.
You stay on the property, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll be out in a little while. We're just going to have some coffee.
Be careful. Have fun.
I'm going to go over here and push this button. Oh, it's so hard to make coffee, don't you think?
I'll Farmer McGregor you.
Listen, the property is gated. Though Janet has been known to slip through a fence now and then.
Hey, you can never be too careful.
You know what? You can't watch your back all the time either, expecting to be ambushed. And I'm not going to let you scare me, Trevor.
Old habits die hard.
Well, the war is over.
Hey, as far as Janet's concerned, it ain't over till it's over.
Everybody was wrong about her shooting Laurel.
Not me. When she told me she was innocent, in my gut, I believe it, and it turned out she was telling the truth.
She saved Jamie's life.
Oh, so maybe the dame has changed. Like Nat and Laurel used to say, miracles do happen.
I think things work out for the best a lot of times.
Does that have anything to do with my buddy Pierce?
Pierce and I are friends.
Oh, yeah, you're just friends, huh?
Cut it out.
Oh, Brookie's blushing. You know, if that's true, you better watch out for Janet. I'm serious. Be careful.
Janet?
So Taylor tracked him to Negril and left before dawn, and that's where the trail goes cold. I show photographs of Julia and Noah to all these locals, and all they do is just look at me and shake their head.
How's the weather?
The weather? Well, it's hot with balmy breezes. And speaking of balmy, it turns out that Haley was absolutely right. Taylor is here flashing a badge, pretending to be a cop.
She snapped.
Yeah, but Derek, I have to ask myself, when exactly did she snap? When did she start to unravel? Was it after Noah's verdict? Or before, like maybe the night that Louis Greco was killed?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Jack, I do. But look, Haley located, what's his name today? Banks. You remember the guy who swore he saw Greco's murder? Well, Roger stands by his story.
You gotta be kidding. Nothing adds up.
And you still think Noah and Julia are in Jamaica?
I have no reason to believe otherwise.
So, what, you're just gonna hang out in paradise and look for a needle in a Caribbean haystack?
Yeah, well, it's a tough job. But somebody's got to do it.
You ask if I think Taylor could still be a threat.
You do.
I wish it were different.
She wants me dead.
Well, with any luck, she thinks you are dead.
Well, she almost had her way. I nearly drowned.
Well, we need a plan.
Well, we're safe here.
For the moment, maybe. But not for good. We need a way off the island.
I can arrange it.
Can you?
When, Corinne?
Tonight. If all goes well, a friend with a boat will come and take you to an island, barely inhabited out there. No one would think to look there.
Well, why couldn't we go now?
Well, I think the dark is safer.
He's right. Be ready before the moon rises.
Yeah, we will.
Corinne? Thank you.
Knock, knock.
Oh, Miss Wallingford, hi.
Pierce. Oh, where's Janet?
She's not around. Why?
Well, I just came by to pick up the rent.
Oh, well, you know what? I'll pay for it.
No. I'm sure she intends to pay it herself. It's not very much. See, I told her that she could stay on here indefinitely. Anything. So long as that strumpet keeps her claws off of you.
Well, she's not like that anymore.
Really? You know, I never thought I'd hear myself say these words, but I am thankful to heaven that you two live together without benefit of clergy.
Well, you know, Miss Wallingford, this may be a little hard to understand, but I feel fortunate having had met her at all, and I don't know, I consider myself lucky in a way.
Oh. Well, then perhaps my niece finally will be the lucky one.
Well, Brooke was quite a surprise. She was a gift that I wasn't prepared for. And what Brooke and me are, you know, what we have between us, it doesn't mean that I'll ever forget what Janet and I once had. And I just don't want to hurt her anymore. I don't want to do that.